all time's sake. As time goes by. It's been a long time.
Welcome in all to the Society of Ordinary Gentlemen. I'm just an ordinary gentleman named Danny who happens to be your host. So, I got to attend a special event this weekend. I just wanted to take some time to talk about it. We went to the grand opening of the Street Cigar facility in Jackson, Tennessee. They were featuring their guest Davidoff cigars. It was a fantastic event. It was a whole wonderful day actually. We headed into downtown, uh, kind of that late lunch area. Stopped by a place called Baker Bros Barbecue. I had that very delicious plate of barbecue covered French fries that you saw in the intro video there. Wonderful, wonderful plate of barbecue. Very delicious. We're of course known for our barbecue in this region, and Baker Bros does it with the best of them. I actually caught myself a nice little table on the patio in the corner. Cool vibes, kind of got that old school bluesy vibe going on in there. They didn't have any music playing on the patio, so I kind of just flipped on the headphones, listened to a little bit of Live at the Regal, sat out there and enjoyed a nice sunny afternoon and my plate of barbecue covered French fries. I was talking with the lady as I was going to check out there, and I said, "Hey, these were so delicious. Do you offer them in a half order? Because that's about all I could eat comfortably." And she said, "No, sir, we do not. If you come here, you're going to be well fed." So I'm definitely going to go back again. I've just got to keep in mind that that's 2 meals. It's 2 meals. It's not a one and done. If you're going to have it in one sitting, you better be real hungry or bring a friend because they definitely believe in portions there. After we had a wonderful lunch, we walked up the street. It's about not even a block up to the Spring Street facility. Went in there, seen some familiar faces, seen some new folks, met some new people, made some new friends. All in all, it was a wonderful time. Got to meet the folks from Davidoff Cigars, Garrett, and I believe the other gentleman's name was Evan. And you guys know me, I'm not a cigar connoisseur by any means. With the two that I had at the event, I think that may make 6 or 7 cigars that I've had in my lifetime. And I went in there, I seen some people I knew, and I said, "Hey, I think today's the day to have a good cigar," and kind of let the people there that knew what they were doing, pick for me. I ended up having a Heritage by Avo. Wonderful cigar, a little light for me in that first third. Just I like more big, robust, and spicy presence in the flavors. I like real sharp Virginias, I like the Burleys with a little bit more oomph to them. Your Latakias, Periques, that sort of thing. And the gentleman from Davidoff, Garrett, he said, "Well, if you're a pipe smoker, what do you enjoy?" And I kind of told him my blend. He said, and him and a guy, they went back and forth a little bit, and he picked up the Avo, and he said, "Try that." So I sat around in the lounge and just enjoyed it. The that first third was a little light, little little soft on the palate for me. Not bad by any means, but just not that kick that I enjoy, that oomph. And by that second third though, the cigar kind of come alive a little bit. It had a cocoa nib. It had roasty, toasty kind of notes to it a little bit. Uh, Not quite coffee, but in that same sort of reminiscent vein, and not at all what I would consider stout, but it did remind me of like a good high quality porter beer. That sort of yes, it's a dark flavor profile, but it's not black coffee or an imperial stout sort of dark vibe. Wonderful cigar. And we're sitting around talking, and some of the gentlemen there had mentioned the course record being broken at Pebble Beach, and I noticed that a few of the guys there, they were avid golfers, and I had picked up a collection of like vintage divot tools and ball markers and things like that at an estate sale, and I was like, I'm gonna bring these and I'm gonna give them to these people that have been so nice to me, and just as like a little gift, because I like to do that when I'm at events. I'm like, hey, this is a time I feel it's a special sort of occasion, a special event, and I'm meeting people. Here's a little something. Not big extravagant gifts by any means, but just a little something that says, "Hey, we were both here. We were enjoying our time. Here's a little like next time you're on the course, have this divot tool. It's a vintage one that was picked up while somebody was following the tour. Use it, enjoy it, have it as a conversation piece." And I started meeting folks that way, and just kind of handing out little gifts. And before long, I'm hanging out at the event, and then folks just started coming back up to me. Hey, thanks. I hear you're getting into cigars, and handing me cigars throughout the whole event. So now I've actually got to figure out how to work a humidor or get me a Tupperware and some Boveda packs and stuff to keep all of these fresh and usable, because I can't run through them that quick. But they just kind of kept handing me cigars, like, "Hey, thanks, young man. Here you go." But one of the people I did bump into at the event was the owner of all of the Spring Street facilities, and we got talking. And he's like, "So you're a cigar guy?" I'm like, "Not really. I'm into pipes." And he's like, "Oh, I enjoy a pipe myself. I wish there was a club here, that sort of thing." And I told him that I do the Society of Ordinary Gentlemen. And he said, "That's wonderful." I told him the whole concept behind it. And he said, "Hey, if you ever do anything in person, if you want to do an in person event or something like that, let us know. You can use any of the Spring Street facilities. We've got them in the top part of Mississippi, we've got them here in Tennessee. Wherever works best for you, you just let us know and we'll help you put together an event." Which, I mean, I went from meeting this guy, him going, "Hey, we're kind of the same. We enjoy the same hobbies. I appreciate what it is you're trying to do." And it instantly, just like with pipes and cigars and whiskey and all the things that, we as society members enjoy, it's one of those like instantaneous bonds. And if we ever do an event, we have a space to do it now, so we might try to set something up in the future. But speaking of events, so I think we've got cigars to go through now. So I think we might do some live streams where we enjoy cigars. So we'll just pull some at random out of here. Let's see. This was a gift from somebody there at the event. It's a Metropolitan Habano. Very classic, kind of elegant presentation on the band. Kind of maroon red against gold, white accenting. It's like the band there, just it's got that classic cigar look about it. So that's one way we can enjoy. And this is one that I'm very excited to try, especially after talking to the folks from Davidoff Cigars and Garrett and Evan giving me a whole crash course on cigars and everything from this is filler and binder and wraps and how they work and what they do to the flavor profile, and how this is how you should cut and light and store, and just things to keep in mind as you get into cigars. Um, of course, we were at a Davidoff event, and one of the gentlemen who works within the Spring Street Cigar organization come up to me and said, "Hey, thank you for that little divot tool. Let me trade you." And he handed me a Davidoff Grand Cru Robusto, and I'm looking forward to this cigar. I'm told that Davidoff cigars are an experience, so I'm looking forward to trying this. So this will definitely be a live stream sort of thing. I'm gonna look for just the right occasion. Maybe once we get into the new house and we get everything set up and we have the lounge going, I'll find the proper scotch or a good bourbon, something to have with this, and we'll sit down, live stream, and just hang out with one another, enjoy. They say somewhere around 60 to 75 minutes on average. It takes me a little longer to get through a cigar than what they say they normally last. So we have a good hour, hour and a half worth of time to just hang out and chat. So we'll look to set up that live stream event at some point. If you'd like to pick up a Davidoff Grand Cru Robusto and enjoy it with me, or whatever cigar you would like to have, or if you're like me and you fancy a pipe a little more, then by all means sit down and have a nice bowl of whatever it is you enjoy, and we'll try to get that event set up as soon as, like I said, we get into the new house and we get everything good to go over there, get the studio set back up. That's about all I have for you today. I'm going to be trying to get videos out while I'm in the process of moving and all that stuff. So they may be a little spotty, or it may just be a short on a cell phone sort of deal just to kind of catch up with you guys. But until next time, everybody, I'm Danny from the Society of Ordinary Gentlemen, wishing you well, and we'll see you then.